When we left our heroes. They were about to be crushed. Of course, because if we scream louder, we'll be able to make the bike move faster.
Between 2 palms the size of Australia.
Oh no, you have to do this. Oh. I was afraid it was going to make you do the same quick time event again.
Streak marks from where the bike crashed. Like, does he still have all... Yes, he still has all his arms. Overlapping, like, interests. How wonderful.
Oh, man.
I don't think we actually have to dodge anything except lasers.
Okay. I mean, are you in any control of the actual movement?
Yeah, it moves. It's like Star Fox. The reason I say it's Star Fox is because I move with the reticle.
Yeah.
But I think, like, the corridor we pass through is pretty much safe. And now we sit here and build burst meter until I get out. This is pretty much invincible, and I just stand here and build burst.
And there are lots of lasers coming out of it. Kind of gotten to the point where we're just stating the obvious.
Yeah.
But we're on the home stretch.
When people run, they move faster. People die when they are killed.
How eerily reminiscent of the Matrix.
Eerily. I love things that explode just by you destroying the tip of them.
7 trillion. That is a mind-bogglingly huge number.
Yeah. Certainly more people than we have on the planet now.
That's 1,000 times enough people we have on the planet now. Oops. Wrong program.
I've been waiting for you, Star Fox.
Because this
you
is
know that I control the galaxy.
This just makes me disappointed with Andross's voice acting in Star Fox 64 3D.
It's foolish to come against me.
I mean, the most disappointing thing I found in that entire game was how they did Andross's evil laugh at the beginning of the final battle.
Ha ha ha!
Yeah.
Now you will die, just like your father.
It was so amazing.
And the model continues laughing.
Yeah. Because the original laugh was so haunting and much longer and just awesome, but they kind of butchered it. I mean, I love Star Fox 64 3D as a whole. But
they killed 583 million people a year.
Jesus.
Do you know the population rate? They would have had to be growing people in vats.
That, or as we saw, people just produce very young and very often.
That's true.
The girl, you read in her profile that she's like 16. And here's another thing where we just go up against these guys until I build my burst gauge. I should probably be pressing rapid fire as well, just to build extra meter. And unlimited!
Matt, when you were playing KOTOR 2, one of the themes was that people started hating the Jedi just as much as the Sith because they saw them as
just different sects religiously.
Yeah.
You know what would be really awesome, guys? If we put faces on the bottom of our ships. And let's make those faces really, really creepy. That's a wonderful idea.
Unicron! What are you doing here?
You're supposed to be in a different game. Yeah, what were you talking about, KOTOR 2?
Yeah, the two different religious sects that are part of,
Just, people saw Jedi and Sith as the same thing.
They're the same religion. They just had a holy war, and that's how people have, simplified the conflict between Revan and the rest of the Jedi.
Huh. And that's, because that's all that it was to them. Jedi and Sith are both so far away from the main line. Oh, look who it is. Finally sees her after 12,500 years and some days.
And her right arm is falling asleep.
That's so sad. Sleeps for her.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, that's the thing to do. Of course.
Who could have predicted that?
There he is. I thought he had actually merged
It's
into
so predictable, too. It's just come on.
His loafers and, business pants.
They're made out of
I
linen.
actually have pants just like that.
Did I say...
You're one step closer to your Deus cosplay.
Did I say they're made out of linen? I meant...
And they're made out of the souls of the damned.
Well, these people aren't necessarily damned. They're trying to create paradise for all of them. They just needed to kill 7 trillion people. Excuse me.
It's an important distinction.
Yeah. And also, he has energy nunchucks.
Oh, great. Oh, it's fantastic.
So they killed millions of people a day?
Yeah, let's figure out how
many... Did your quick calculations, because we've got a kind of boring boss fight coming up. It's not boring, it's lots of sort of me punching him repeatedly. Which is, I guess, how all of Asura's Wrath works.
I would hate for the penultimate boss fight to be boring.
It will be 1,598,173 people per day.
Jesus.
Maybe there are huge cities we're just not seeing, and Asura just keeps getting... he keeps becoming a statue out in sticks somewhere.
Yeah, I believe that is the implication. There's also, floating cities. So, the vast stretches of land rendered uninhabitable by, Vlitra coming out. I guess Vlitra comes out in the middle of the ocean.
If you think about how big the planet has to be to house that many people, it kind of even more inflates how big the bosses that were larger than the planet.
Yeah. The planet's 3 times the size of Earth. And
but wait, you see it several times, and it's oh, I guess it counted us. We see it, and sometimes it has Earth's geography, sometimes it doesn't. They just couldn't seem to decide.
Yeah. You know what's really ridiculous is that Star Trek has had something that's way bigger than that shit. And they pose it as a realistic thing.
And also, if the planet is that big, think about how big the Karma Fortress must be.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he spins his nunchucks to deflector shots.
You know what I'm talking about, though, from Star Trek?
No, I don't watch Star Trek.
I don't actually know what you're talking about.
There's one episode of The Next Generation where they encounter something called a Dyson sphere.
Oh, I know what a Dyson sphere is.
But they actually encounter it encompassing a regular yellow star like our
the
own.
sun.
And it's and they're all just shitting their pants holy shit!
What is this powering?
How did that happen? Well, it's being powered by the star.
What is it powering is the big question, though.
No, it's a sphere. People used to live on the inside of it.
Oh. Because I know in the ultimate objective of the Geth in Mass Effect is to build not essentially a Dyson sphere, but a Dyson structure around a star, and just cover it in solar panels and just process information for all time. Just sit there and compute in peace.
Paradise for synthetic life forms.
Yeah.
Not like those pesky organics, consuming and consuming and conquering.
He got those weird, like, glowy bits over his eyes as well.
This is looking a little bleak. Oh, now we're this guy. Gotcha. Gotcha will come.
Now we're the guy who would have made a better game.
I think we only really appreciate his cool as ice, like, awesomeness when we're playing as Asura most of the time, who's just punch, punch, punch.
Yeah. I think if they gave what's his name, Yasha?
Mm-hmm.
If they gave Yasha some more powers, besides, you know,
just being Asura, but different.
Yes. Of course, they already did that. It was called Devil May Cry, but you know.
You can always, if you don't have if you're overheating while they're on the ground, you can always just punch them repeatedly.
I'm glad we have subtitles on, because even when we're not talking over it, I can't hear much of the dialogue.
Yeah, at least the dialogue mid-fight.
I believe the 7 deities have already been disbanded. It's called, like, the one deity now.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that. We went from polytheism to monotheism.
Well,
that's how you do it. You just kill off all the excess gods.
I'm pretty sure Olga is still around there somewhere.
They follow the historical model.
He gets a lot faster when he is, damn it.
He
gets a lot faster when he is unlimited.
They follow the historical model, alright. Excuse me. Ah.
I can just recover like a motherfucker. I dodged right into that bolt.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know what attack I should attack him after. Probably that one. Yep.
Alright, here we go.
Let's wait a bit because I don't want to burst him and get it wrong.
Okay, that works. Even though you teleported away. Oh. What are we supposed to do?
More quick time events.
Making an electric shield. I think this would be way cooler if there was like dueling bits closing in on the purple bit of the bar from either side.
Oh yeah.
I'm just punching his energy shield.
This is a long one, jeez.
Ah, God, my thumb! I'm not good at button mashing.
Give me the controller, man. I'll take over.
Okay,
you do it, bro.
No, they punched me. I must not be touched. My OCD.
Let's get some Western imagery up in here.
It's just freaking
lick my shoes.
His linen
Polish
pants.
them, boy.
His linen pants.
Every time I see them, I can laugh. Oh, yep, she's still there. Okay, good.
Oh, yep. I think this is what does it.
She's been like that for 12,000 years. Nope.
Oh.
Oh, shut the hell up. My world.
All the cries.
All the cries.
All of them.
I thought like, cease all the crying might actually give Asura some pause.
We must stop all the cries.
Not the crying, all of the cries. Oh, he's wiping his nose. He's getting serious. How does he even see with that stupid stuff on his face?
I don't know. It's got to be really distracting.
This is the worst HUD ever. Oh, he's got his ring on. Wow, that was, gave me no time to react. Yeah, he's catching me in his combo!
Oh, really?
Oh, you can tell this is Japanese. And if you didn't know, Jake, we can learn a little bit about Japanese culture here. Of course, you know all about their honor and whatnot. The reason you hear so many anime villains, like protagonists, say, "I'll never forgive you," the idea that if a transgression can't be forgiven in Japanese, then it must be met with death. It's in Japanese, "I'll never forgive you." Them's fighting words.
Makes sense. Explains quite a bit.
One more time. Light beam penis blast.
It's just that the shots build so very little meter at this stage in the game.
No, just let me punch you once, you dick. Master Spark!
Oh gosh.
I missed there's a quick time event there where if you manage to counter him, like basically it flips over and it cuts the first person perspective of Asura, and he just mash B to repeatedly punch him in the face, and you get the best expressions.
Cool.
I'm sad we didn't actually get to get it, but I kept missing the input.
Yeah, the main theme of this game is don't let some dude who thinks he's better than you kidnap your kid and hold her for nefarious purposes.
Should show this at Planned Parenthood or something. If you have this child, this is be prepared to go through this. I really want him drooling on the floor. Just a complete vegetable.
Close enough.
It takes two.
Thank goodness she's a goddess.
Or at least divine in some status.
Yeah, she has divine status.
Can't
Otherwise,
imagine-
she would need many, many centuries of counseling and therapy.
I just can't imagine how it must feel to be freed from your binds after 12,500 years and
Of
change.
basically being soul raped repeatedly.
Thank you, Matt, for stealing
Well,
my phrase.
I thought you were asleep.
Yeah, shut up.
Chewing your gum and sleeping is a very, very nice talent, Daniel. Maybe you should go to the States with that.
I'm just sleep talking. That's right, you
And
jackass.
just the entire fortress, half of the fortress instantly dissolves. Oh no, something gathering the mantra. Oh, he's not a vegetable. You can see the textures on his shirt were half rendered. Did it take you this long to figure that out, Deus? Save the world.
Been working so far.
Hello.
Oh, yes.
It's
Almost
been-
forgot about you.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
Oh, sci-fi writers have no sense of scale, isn't it wonderful?
Yeah.
Like, half the planet has just been demolished. Oh god, laser beams. I don't believe it.
Which is the opposite.
It's a rave, I bet.
It's the opposite of Naruto.
Go rot in hell and you and your golden chin spike. Okay, negative Nancy. It's just that simple.
Simple and easy are not exactly the same thing, however.
And its impurity level immeasurable. Your ionic air filter keeps making, like, noises that make me think there's spinning parts in it, but there aren't.
Mm-hmm. It sounds like it's just spritzing stuff into the air.
You're her, like, uncle. Why don't you, go to him? I punched you so hard there was a laser. That's how. It wasn't even like there was a laser coming out of his fists. He punched him so hard and the laser came out of the spot where he punched him. He's rent the fabric of space and time asunder. Her eyes? Oh, I thought it was going to be like a POV shot of her eyes opening.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Hipster, huh?
When hipsters look like that, I might just become one. There is kind of a family resemblance.
I'm too trendy to have smooth skin.
I had to scar myself like this. I got the idea from your father. Just beat up giant snake thing. A line you can put in anything.
I mean, they weren't already, planning for 12,000 years to do that. I want to see a game where you have to play the hero has to plan out the whole thing over 12,000 years and try and stop the jackass who's wrecking your
They use
plan.
his machinations. And he dissolves into iridescent light particles.
Didn't even get to finish that last thought.
Good riddance. It's just like wrecked half the globe. Jeez.
And to be continued.
Okay, we will kind of be seeing you in the next episode. Kind of not.
Maybe.
We'll have to explain.
At the beginning of the next episode, where we will kind of be seeing you. So,
Another ass.
There's
Deus, Mithra.
There's the interlude next. Isn't
Oh
there?
yeah, interlude and next episode preview. Thermoregulator. Oh yeah, that one helps. That gauge stops you from overheating as much.
Huh.
Or I think it just lets you recover faster. Next. Ah, the Emperor. I bet this is Deus's motivation and all that. Let's see, is there anything in the corners? My liege!
What are you doing?
Sorry. We did the voices while you were calmed down.
And I've been awake and I already... Never mind. My liege, there is little time before Vlitra's next revival. If we do not start preparing preemptive measures soon, it will be too late.
Choosing to do nothing is also an option. With change comes opposition. Shinkoku would not respond well. Would you have our people take up arms and wait for Vlitra's return after we finally obtained a moment of peace?
With each awakening, Vlitra grows more powerful than the last. Next time our forces may not be enough to subdue it.
The rate at which our civilization is growing far surpasses that of the impure. Furthermore, the 8 Guardian Generals have never been stronger, especially with such a powerful priestess.
But my liege...
Enough. I have given you my answer. You are dismissed. See Calro and all the other generals back there. Shinto, Deus's office.
Commander Deus, the Emperor did not grant us permission? Regrettably, no. The Emperor is only interested in protecting himself. He must be disposed of. Then you shall rise to the throne. Brilliant! Do not misunderstand. I have no intention of becoming Emperor. Commander? It is my destiny to purge this planet of the impure. And if I must be the one to guide our people in doing so, then so be it. But I will always be a warrior. Once we have accomplished our goal, I shall resign my post. 2 weeks until retirement.
What a shame.
But you'll just be sacrificing yourself for the cause. My purpose has always been for the cause. I have no desire to sit on a throne for all eternity.
I never realized Olga was such a lapdog to Deus.
The will of the planet, casting a large shadow. It is more
Not even questioning his decision that the Emperor needs to be killed.
To save the world, Asura must overcome the will of Mother Gaia herself.
Well, the Emperor was kind of taking stuff that was happening for granted, that our civilization is you know...
It is just so awesome. We'll just be able to just roll over Vlitra. Come on. Anyway, we're going to explain this little situation at the beginning of next episode since it's a big, long, quick time event.
Busting out of the Earth's crust, that doesn't matter to us.
And so we'll see you then.
Bye.